female.
Alright guys, this is for the knee lifts. As long as your knee passes your hip, same squat. As long as your knee passes your hip.
Wall balls, then box jump overs.
Okay, wall balls, you guys know.
Bottom target.
Overs. Both feet on the box. If they want to, they can jump completely over it. Just like Timo.
Just demo the movements first. Can you have a look at down here?
Timo's got it.
Timo, all the way over, 2 feet on and over. But important, you've got to go there and back before you can hand over. So you can't follow each other crazy, right?
Timo, show us how not to box jump over.
A little bit of a golf clap for Timo, please. Can we just give him a round of applause? That is huge athletic capacity right there. It's not everybody that can do that kind of box jump. That's it. So you've got 120 wall balls, 90 box jump overs, over 20 in box, 60 knee lifts, 30 deadlifts at 70 kgs, and 10 rope climbs with your legs. There is no minimum work capacity except the box jump overs where you've got to go there and back before you can change. Okay, so that's a double-double.
Remember, you may use the boxes to get onto the bar if you need to, or your partner can help you up from behind.
Alright, athletes to the other side of the field of play, please get ready. We're starting the clock in 30 seconds. Skil uit boutjies, dames, na die ander kant toe. Judges, you all need stopwatches. All the judges, you need stopwatches. Does everybody have their stopwatch? Vainant, are you ready with music? Okay, so the athletes are going to be crossing the field of play on the count of 3, 2, 1. Remember, you only move when the horn sounds. Judges ready? Show me your clipboards. Judges, show me your clipboards. Everybody have a stopwatch. Great stuff. Van, are you ready to roll? Athletes, are you ready? WOD number 5, heat number 1. You've got a 13-minute cap to get the work done. Right, we're going to count you in. Stand by. In 3, 2, 1, go! Right, so the athletes are doing 120 wall balls. They can go in any order that they feel is appropriate. They're shooting for the lower target. Even stand at his hips below the knees on the way down, and the ball needs to touch the target on the way up. Right, so some of the athletes opting to change up in the middle of the wobbles. 120 is the total before they advance. Next movement will be 90 box jump overs on a 20-inch box. And the ladies are working with a 5-kilo ball. This is master women's scaled and scaled ladies open. All athletes this afternoon are going to be competing 1 to 5. Right, and the first team advancing, William Clippo. Terrible. So Reiki standing by for Hunter to finish up the last couple of reps. Reiki going to get straight into those 90 box jump overs. 20-inch box for the ladies. 2 reps before they can hand over. Right, so Reiki and Hyundai, the team sink or swim from CrossFit Windhoek sold out. Masters team, we also have the next team advancing. Boxer Mom is also waiting for a handover, as well as the Wildmen. So team pretty tough in lane 1 from CrossFit Tumip, trying to sort out the admin. So 90 box overs on the cards once you've done the 120 wall balls. After that is going to be 60 hanging leg raises. Moving on to 30 deadlifts at 70 kilos, and then finally 10 rope climbs to wrap the sucker up in 13 minutes. Reiki finding their rhythm on the box. Nice and efficient. Up and over they go. 2 feet on the box at all times, ladies. Couple of teams still working on the wall balls. Team Desert Storm as well as the Mad Hatters. And the Mad Hatters now advancing. It's a team tag. Judges, remember that your athletes need to tag each other before they move on to the next movement. And Tina now onto the wall balls. Looking good. Estelle handing over to Lilani. Michelle and Suzanne working through their reps. Hunley wearing Ray-Bans because she's cool like that. Team pretty tough all the way from CrossFit Tumip, doing good work in the first lane. Right next to Team Stronger Than Yesterday, the Warman in 3, Damascus Boxer Moms in 4, Desert Storm in 5, Sink or Swim in lane 6, and the Mad Hat lane 7. This is the first heat. What number 5? We are after lunch on day 2 of the 2020 Fittest in the Namib, proudly sponsored and powered by Money's Bike Mecca. Okay, Hyundai moving back to the rig. Your athletes, remember you need to tag before you can start your work. You got a tag. There we go. Nazi Plum. And Hyundai is up on the rig. 60 hanging knee raises. Watch you go. Movement standard is knees above the hips and toes need to break the horizontal, rather the vertical line behind the athlete. And those are perfect reps. Masters ladies team dominating heat number 1. Q and I are going to be doing double duty on this WOD, and then we're going to be banging out a double attack on the final this afternoon, WOD number 6, which has just been announced before lunch. A whole lot of high level gymnastics movements. Pretty tough. Guys, remember, once you're at the rig, you cannot start your work until you've been tagged by your teammate. Reiki banging through those reps nice and quick. The rest of the ladies still working on their box jump overs. Time cap on this workout, 13 minutes. And we are 7.5 minutes in. Right. So the team from Tuma pretty tough up on the rig, and here they go. Currently lying on a good solid second place. And working out to the grabbing the box, they move their barbell onto the mat. Remember, you can only start putting the deads. Hanley has tagged you. Hanley running up. We're starting on the deads. The next box coming towards the rig. Reiki now starting on those 30 deadlifts at 70 kg. Nice heavy barbell for the scale ladies. Moving well. That's team sink or swim in lane number 6. That's great, Brennan. Thank you. Lots of ladies now up on the rig. We're moving the boxes so that we can go up and over. Team sink or swim already on their set of 30 deadlifts. Change has already happened. Reiki's done a first set. And they're now moving through a couple of reps. 90 of those in total. Sing this song, sing ding ding dong, don't leave me broken hearted. Go, why don't you come around, maybe we can get started. Right, Reiki on the bar one more time. She gets a tap, and Hanley is moving towards the rope climbs. 10 repetitions required. Hanley goes up. They've got to tap the blue mark at the top, or the black tape at the top. As I clunk man. Where's my sound technician? Nine and a half minutes done. 3.5 minutes remaining inside this WOD. Hanley climbing up. That's another rep in the bag. Nice controlled descent. The rest of the ladies all on their hanging knee raises. Nobody back. In fact, yes, we do. We have team pretty tough in lane number 1. They've made it back towards the deadlifts.
They need to bring it onto the mat. The barbell needs to come onto the black mat.
Athletes, remember your barbell needs to go onto the conveyor belt. Waar is die man wat die klank reel, die ou met die groen t-shirt? Sound engineer, I need you here. The deadlifts can only happen on the conveyor belt, ladies. And they're going up the rope another time. Reiki up on the rope now with 10.5 minutes. So 2.5 minutes remaining, ladies. To wrap up Burn Baby Burn. WOD number 5. Day 2 of the 2020 Fittest in Namib, sponsored by Money's Bike Maker and a whole bunch of supporting sponsors. We'll be calling those guys out by name between the heats. Team pretty tough, moving back towards the 10 rope climbs. They have got time in hand. Just over 2 minutes remaining. You need to touch the black shackle at the top. Nice solid rope climbing there. 2 minutes remaining. 13-minute time cap on this animal. And a lot of the ladies back in the barbell now getting the work done. Reiki and Hanley wrapping it up. They're well within the inside the time cap. Team pretty tough from Tsumap, getting a couple of reps in here on the rope climb. Big breath. In lane 2, stronger than yesterday. Right next to the Wowmen, then the Damascus Boxers Mom, Desert Storm, and on the far side the Mad Hatters still working on their deadlifts. And time is running out. We're down to the final 90 seconds of this workout. It is heat number 1. Only one WOD remains today. That's the final this afternoon. Top 10 teams will get competing on that. And the ladies from Tsumap get another ref in. Final minute about to start. And we have exactly 60 seconds remaining now.
Are you ready for this? Let's go!
Judges, heads up, we're within the final minute. 50 seconds remaining to get the reps done, ladies. Boxer moms, you gotta shimmy up that rope, girls. There we go, Michelle taking a big pull. The arms are a little bit smoked. Some of the teams still working on their deadlifts. 30 seconds remaining. Shamaine making quick work of those deadlifts. Make sure that those shoulders get behind the bars. Here comes stronger than yesterday. Looking for a rep. Up goes Estelle. Gets her feet in. And she's climbing. 13 seconds. 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time!
Nicole! Robin! Alright guys, it's on this.
And starting with Heat 2 of Burn Baby Burn, powered by D-Rail. In lane 1, Gold Diggers. 2, 2-piece in a WOD. 3, Young But Mighty. 4, Sovija. 5, Barbell Burpees. 6, Supergirl. 7, Tattoo and Muscles. 8, Madams of Mayhem. 9, Anna and Elsa.
Alright guys, lane 1 is...
Can the previous athletes from the previous round just move back the equipment? Previous athletes from the first heat, move your equipment back to where we found them.
Okay. Alright, judges. Lane 1, Nicole. Lane 2, Roulette. Lane 3, Robin. Lane 4, Mariki. Lane 5, Elska. Lane 6, Kasten. Lane 7, JP. Lane 8, UNA. Lane 9, Volker.
Sound guy, will you check for me the sound? We're dropping the sound as we move along. Athlete judges, 2 minutes to stop. I think we've got too much gain in yours. We're very sensitive now.
Guys, athletes, listen up. Before you start the next exercise, you must tag each other. Tag, then you start. Alright?
Let's try this one. Athlete judges 1 minute, 1 minute to start. Judges, can we get a clipboard in the air if you're ready? Judges, clipboard in the air. Athletes on this side of the field. Thirty seconds. 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. And they're off. Heat 2, workout number 5, Burn Baby Burn, brought to you by DM Rail Construction. All the athletes head off and start with 120 wall balls. Athletes must complete 120 wall balls as a team, can tag in and out at any point. For the reps to count, a squat below parallel and have to hit the bottom target. Scaled teams are using the 5 kg ball. Check the squat depth here, check the squat depth.
I love your sexy body, I love your perfect lips. You probably drive me crazy by the way you move your hips. You're such a bad girl, but baby, nothing's wrong with that. So girl, let's misbehave, cause I need you.
From the previous heat, we had one team that completed the workout. Team Sink or Swim, Masters Ladies, completed the workout with about a minute to spare. Judges, check the squat depth on the wall ball squat depth, hip crease below the knee. Judges, check for athletes resting with their elbows on the knees at the bottom of the squat. So 120 wall balls should be nearing the end. We'll see the first team that moves through the boxes. That shows who's in the lead. No rep over here. Liner. Lane 3, the young but mighty CrossFit Vintage Looks like they're going to be the first through the wall balls, 120 reps. Athletes, remember to tag. When you're done with a warm-up, tag your partner before you can start with the box jump overs. Remember the tag, athletes. Next in line, 90 box jump overs. For the scale in the master division, athletes can do a step over or a jump. Not required to jump in the air and land on 2 feet. You'll see the difference with the scale teams that have to jump 2 feet take off. They can step down, but they have to jump and get 2 feet on the box simultaneously. In lane 7, tattoos and muscles, also moving up. Lane 8, Madams of Mayhem, cracking onto the 90 box jump overs. But a comfortable lead for two Pete and the WOD, or rather the Young and Mighty. Next movement after 90 box jumps over 60 toes to bar on hanging knee raises for the scale team. Young and Mighty with comfortable lead.
From Europe to US, Asia and UK. Hey! Oh, calling all the girls. Oh, calling all the girls.
Crossing the 6-minute mark, athletes judges 6 minutes. Another 7 to go to the 13-minute time cap. Only one team in the previous heat completing the workout under the time cap. Got Team Gold Diggers, 2 P's in the WOD, still on the 120 wall balls. Let's see who moves first of the box jumps back to the hanging knee raise. We'll give it a good indication. The Young but Mighty from CrossFit Windhoek, lane 3, moving on to the knee raises. Let's see a tag. 60 knee raises. Movement standards. Heels need to break the parallel bar from which they're hanging, and their knees above hip height. Athlete judges, remember, when your athlete gets to the stations for the deadlift, they must move the deadlift bar onto the platform.
I'm thinking of that day.
The Young but Mighty enjoying a comfortable lead.
While time just passed us by. My love
Flying through the 60 knees to elbows. In lane 8, Madams of Mayhem.
Baby, I can't deny.
Starting to catch up a little bit here.
Want you with me, all of my life.
So the race is on in lane 3 and lane 8. The Young but Mighty and Madams of Mayhem cracking out the knees to elbows or the hanging knee raises. There's a tag, Young but Mighty onto the deadlift, 30 reps. at 70 kgs. Athletes, you can drop the bar, you can do singles. We're approaching the 9-minute mark, 4 minutes to go. Young but mighty still in a comfortable lead. Madams of Mayhem, I think the closest to them.
Thinking of that day, the day I met you, baby. While time just passed us by.
Time 9:15, so about just under 4 minutes left to time cap.
I'm waiting for a sign. Do you still love me? Whoa, baby, I can't deny.
Madams of Mayhem moving the box, getting their deadlift bar on the platform. But the young and mighty from CrossFit Windhoek still in a comfortable lead. But I suspect these ladies are going to move the bar real quick. If they want to make a move, it has to happen in the deadlift. The young but mighty onto the rope climbs. 10 reps the rope climb. Judges, athletes, make sure that they touch the black shackle at the top before they drop down. In the scaled version, athletes can use both legs and hands. Ten and a half minutes, 2.5 minutes left. Only one team, sink or swim from the previous heat, completed the workout with about a minute to spare. 2 minutes to spare, about 2 minutes to spare in the previous heat.
3 minutes.
Daddy informed me it's a moms and daughters competition here, so we cannot trust any of the info we get from the mums. I think the youngsters are definitely going to let them have it on this workout. Just past 11 minutes. Two reps to go for the young and mighty. I think they have this wrapped up. The Madams of Mayhem have really picked up the pace on the deadlift. Probably made up about 30 or 40 seconds on the young and mighty. Young and mighty wraps up the workout in under 12 minutes. We'll have to go to the scoreboard to see who took it from the previous heat. 12 minutes, 1 minute left, athletes, 1 minute left. Make those reps count. Madams of Mayhem comfortably in second.
Even know your name, so I'm begging you to stay. Something has to be between.
3 rep counts down from Madams of Mayhem. 7 reps to go. They've got about 35 seconds to complete the rest of the workout. That's rep 4. "30 seconds, athletes." Five seconds. 3, 2, 1, time. A little bit of a mix-up here with the young and mighty. With their judges, I think they might have miscounted a rep on the rope climbs. Let's check their final time. 12:31. I think there was 1 rep miscounted. Thank you, Patty. Over to you.
Bainan, volume down, please. job, girls. Right, we're moving on to heat number 3 in lane 1. RX under construction, all the way from CrossFit Swakopmund. Can I get a little bit less level on the mic? Just a tiny bit. Let's take the edge off. 1, 2. The Power Puffs. Claim give me a die. So halfway between what you had and what we got. The Power Puffs from CrossFit Damascus in lane 2. The TSB Housewives. Tim of CrossFit in lane 3. The Blister Sisters from CrossFit Windhoek in lane 4. Not just pretty faces. CrossFit Tsumeb in lane 5. iBody Ladies from iBody FFC in lane 6. Team Fem, lane 7. In lane 8, Short and Sweet, all the way from CrossFit Damascus. And finally, P90 Flex in lane 9, CrossFit Tsumeb. Vanner, let's do a judge allocation. So all athletes under the rig, please.
All right, judges, once you've handed in your score sheets.
Vicky, you guys are that side. You are lane 7.
Matthew. Lane 1. All right, Matthew, lane 1. Louis Marie, lane 2. Stefan, lane 3. Peter, lane 4. Yolandi, lane 5. Monica, lane 6. Tiffany, lane 7. Brechi, lane 8. Daniela, lane 9.
Right, ladies, we have got 2 minutes before we start the heat. Once all of the athletes have signed in with their judges, face me so you can hear what I'm talking about. All the athletes just stand under your respective rigs. Going to give you 30 seconds to finish up your admin. You need her? What happened to the one that was there just now? There was a med ball in every lane. Just check whether it hasn't doubled up that way, so just take a walk through. 1, 2, 3. It's probably just been flipped over. They're missing a med ball in this lane for some reason. There we go. Right, athletes, judges, pay attention, please. Everybody listening to me. Burn, baby, burn. A chipper, 120 wall balls with 5 kilos for the ladies. You can switch out at any time you want. You tag your teammate. From there, you're going to move over to the boxes. You're going to be doing 90 box step overs. You can only hand over on the second rep, so you've got to go there and back before you can hand over. You need to tag your teammate between every movement change. From there, you're going to come back to the rig. You're going to be doing 60 hanging leg raises. Remember, your heels need to break the vertical line behind you. Again, you can change up anytime. So you can't change stations without tagging your teammates. Very importantly, the barbell is currently lying on the lawn. It needs to be moved to the conveyor belt for you to do the 30 deadlifts. And finally, you're going to come back and do 10 rope climbs. You need to touch the black shackle at the top for a rep to count. And there needs to be a controlled descent. Judges, are you ready? Show me clipboards, please. Athletes, are you ready? This is heat number 3, WOD number 5. The day is almost done. It's day 2 here at Fittest in the number, powered by Money's Bike Mecca. Lots of excitement. Vano, are you ready? Athletes, all the way to the other side of the field. Nervous moments. All the way behind the line, please. Careful for the barbells as you run across. Remember, you go on the command go when the horn sounds. Stand by in 3, 2, 1, go. Spectators, let's hear some noise for these ladies. This is heat number 3. Fittest in the number, day 2 at the Veneta Sports Stadium. 120 wall balls is the first item on the menu. It's a chipper called Burn, Baby, Burn. Movement standard. Judges, look at the hip crease at the bottom.
Don't you know I feel the same? It's up to you. Don't wanna play. No, I don't even know your name. So I'm begging you to stay. Something has to be between.
Judges, please focus on the squat depth. You're going to look up and down on every rep.
Is there anything inside you?
And the work being very quickly done. Jamie on the far side here in lane number 1, one of the tall athletes, making easy work of those wall balls. Mandy and Nikita in lane 2. The ladies, the TSB housewives in lane 3. The Blister sisters in lane 4. Not just pretty faces in lane 5. iBody in lane 6. Team Fem, Vicky and Dunya in lane 7. Short and Sweet in 8. And on the end, all the way in lane number 9, P90 Flex. You are 90 seconds into a 13-minute time cap, ladies. It's looking good. All of these athletes moving nice and quickly, and some very vast changeovers. TSB, not TSB, but the not just pretty faces all the way from Tumab, doing a quick handover, ball in the air, the ball is in play. Athlete just moves out of the way. Very, very quick transition that. TSB housewives looking good. Remember, athletes, you can only move to the next station and start moving once your team partner has tagged you. And all of the ladies' teams are shooting for the lower target on the rig. The men will be shooting to the top target. The wall ball just needs to touch the wood for it to count as a rep. Lots of action here this afternoon. The weather has been absolutely glorious for the Fittest in the Namib, the 2020 version. Big shout out to all our sponsors. We're going to be calling those guys out between the end of this heat and the final this afternoon. We just want to give them the credit where credit is due. Also, a big shout out to all the athletes that have traveled to be here from the various boxes across the country, as well as the Midfits and Team BUC Fitness all the way from South Africa. Right, you guys will know who the leader is once these athletes move towards the boxes. And not just pretty faces, very, very slick transitions in lane 5. Judges, eyes on those hips. Right, Dunya starting to walk towards the box. Dunya, you can only begin to move when Vicky tags you. Jamie and Tegan moving solidly in lane number 1. Mandy and Nikita in lane number 2. Right, and Dunya towards the box jumps. Both feet on, 1, 2, over she goes. Nice and quick. Keep those hips low, guys. Be efficient in the movement. And the Blister sisters. Somewhere in the run. Both feet need to be on top of the box at the same time. The net making quick work of that movement. Not just pretty faces from Tumab, as well as RX under construction. Also moving forward, Jamie. She needs to tag you before you can move. And Jamie also up over the box. Dunya moving very quickly. Nikita and Mandy still working on the wall balls. The TSB housewives also wrapping it up. On the far side, P90 Flex transitioning to the box in the rig. Here come Mandy and Nikita. We've got Short and Sweet working, as well as iBody. And the final couple of reps for TSB. Jy kan nie beweeg voor sy jou touch nie, né? Right, here comes the tag. So Team Fem, fastest from the rig, wrapping up those 120 wall balls nice and quickly. They are your current leaders. Next movement, the athletes will be coming back to the rig. It's going to be 60 hanging knee raises. Movement standard is knee higher than the hip. with the heels breaking the vertical line behind the athlete. And then finally 30 deadlifts at 70 kilos on the conveyor belt before they come back to the rig for 10 rope climbs. Awesome to see all the spectators and friends out here, guys. Remember, it is COVID, so please make sure that you've got a mask handy, that we're practicing some social distancing. Try and keep some space between yourselves, even though it's nice and cozy on the lawn. We've managed to pull this event off so far without any hiccups, so please let's keep playing ball. Far side P90 flex looking good on the box. Here comes Team Short and Sweet from CrossFit Damascus. That is Chrissy and Alka. Moving nice and quick. Make sure both feet are on the box, ladies. The next heat is going to be a combo of master men scaled woman. That'll be heat 4, and Q is going to be commentating on that. We are going to be doing double duty all the way through the final this afternoon. 2014 Fittest Man in Africa. So an expert on the subject, and it's great to be sharing the mic with him this afternoon. Big shout out to our media partners that are here, broadcasting live from the venue, making sure that lots of great images are being uploaded for the world to see. Right, Team Fem hustling hard. First knee raisers, ladies. Team Fem back to the rig, knee raisers. Three teams working on the rig. We've got Team Fem in lane 7. We have not just pretty faces over in the middle. We've got the Blister Sisters right next to them. Judges doing a great job to count those reps. Lots of ladies still working on the box jump overs. And the next transition, here comes Jamie. Tegan wrapping up the last couple of reps. Remember, you can only start working once your teammate has tagged you. 4 teams now on the rig working through those 60 hanging knee raisers. Dunya and Vicky changing up. Burnett and Yana Marie also doing a great job. Here come the Power Puffs. Nikita and Mandy. Nice solid movement. Ladies, remember your barbell needs to go onto the conveyor belt so the judges can pull those boxes out of the way once they're done. The athletes need to move their own barbell. Tegan getting some support on the sideline here. Moving through those reps nice and quickly. The TSB housewives are back at the rig as well. Right, not just pretty faces. Your barbell needs to go onto the conveyor belt, ladies. Bang, bang, bang. Roll that box out the way. This is good teamwork. Up comes the barbell. Here come the Blister Sisters. Vicky and Dunya already working on their reps, their 30 deadlifts, and then it is back to the rig for 10 rope climbs. Okay, Burnett getting under that bar first. Mandy and Nikita making quick work of it. Tegan bringing the barbell in. Just roll it, Tegan. Okay, deadlift it. Because that's how these girls roll, right? RX under construction. Nine and a half minutes has elapsed, so lots of these athletes well within the time cap and already working through their deadlifts. Jamie ripping through those reps. Make sure the shoulders are behind the bar, judge. Athletes, make sure you stay in your lanes. There's lots of action going on. High body still on the rig to go. The Short and Sweet, the TSB housewives, and Burnett is climbing that rope together with Dunya. You've got to attach the black shackle at the top to make the rep count, and you've got to go up and down 10 times. The girls from CrossFit Windhoek doing a great job holding their own against Team Fem about 3 lanes down. So 2 teams on the rope climb with 1 team still finishing up the hanging knee raises. That is Elke and Chrissy doing a great job on the far end. Right, Tegan and Jamie back at the rope, 10 reps. Black shackle is the mark. So Vicky making that rep count, stretching out that finger to get to the black shackle. Dunya back up there, Chrissy repping up those knee lifts. And Jamie is on the rope. You've got to use your legs, ladies. It's all about the legs. Jamie nice and tall. She just has to stretch out that arm and she makes the rep. Over on the mat, it is Nikita and Mandy working through the deads together with the TSB housewives. Not just pretty faces, back to the rig for their rope climbs. iBody working hard on the deadlifts. Elke and Chrissy with a 70 kilogram barbell. And the youngster making light work of that weight. Okay, Jamie getting the feet in for another rep. We have 90 seconds remaining, ladies. 11 and a half minutes gone. So Vicky and Dunya wrapping it up. Final 60 seconds is about to start. We're 10 out now. And lots of ladies on the rope climb. A very competitive heat this. 60 seconds starts now. You have 1 more minute to get the job done, ladies. Let's get back to the rig. Let's get back on those ropes. Let's get those rope climbs one by one. Not just pretty faces. Going up to the top mud lane. Going to reach up for the shackle. She touches it and that's a rep P. 90 flex on the far side also with a rep. The TSB housewives fighting for their rep. Nikita and Mandy fighting to get that repetition in. Nikita so close. Pull with the arms, my girl. You're almost there. Touch that black shackle. Yes, it's a rep. Okay, down she comes. Use the legs for control. We have got 23 seconds on the clock. Let's get some noise going, spectators. These athletes need you. They can't hear you. They're inside their own heads with 13 seconds to go. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, time!
Heat 4, Burn Baby Burn, Lane 1, That Suck, 2 Jokers, 3 Just Us, 4 Dater with the Attitude, 5 Us Again, 6 Buns on the Run, 7 Knee Deep, 8 Fire and Ice, 9 Deflex, 10 Hazam Gang.
We're here at the Strand Hotel in Swakopmund. Let's see what they have in store for us. The Strand Hotel Swakopmund has got so much to offer. We are here at the Brewer and Butcher and they have a fascinating way of doing things. From making their own beer, and here's where the magic happens. You order your beef, your meat, and your food is prepared right here in this very open kitchen.
Welcome, thank you. I'm Nelson Tanagure. I'm the chef of Brewer and Butcher. And actually today I'm going to prepare the salon steak 300 grams. I'm actually maturing my meat for 28 days. I'm going to do a dish of Kampana experience, which is a good traditional food it's a famous dish actually in Namibia. Now I'm actually busy pressing my meat. that I gonna make it. I'm gonna make a medium rare meat, which is Kapana experience. I need 2 spoons of oil. Then I put my salt and pepper season. There we go. I'm putting my meat on the fire. And then it takes like 4 to 5 minutes. I'm preparing actually my sauces now for the meat. The pap sauce, then we have got chili, traditional chilies, and then I have salsa. And I have also my pap. I'm going to chef my meat here. And this one is actually a wood pot. I will put it in the oven so that the meat cannot be cold, to keep it warm. Okay, there we go. The meat is ready. Put my meat. See how it's look. Now I'm going to cut the meat.
The Kapana experience, thank you so much. It looks delicious. Some chile, salsa, and that's it. Let's have a look. Delicious. This is definitely one of the experiences that you have to experience here at the Swakopmund Strand Hotel. And this is the brewer and butcher. Now for the exciting part of it all. They have a beer garden at the back, as you can see, and these are the canisters wherein the beer is being made. They've got 4 selections available, and it seems to be kept extremely clean and in order. Maybe we should have a taste. This is the Madsen. Not too bad. And then we've got the special brew. A classic German beer style. Malty, a toasted character. Let's have a look at the Helles. Definitely, in the number 1, the Helles is very good. It's refreshing, straw blonde beer with a mild malt accented.
Ten seconds. Burn, baby, burn. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. 13-minute AMRAP or chipper workout rather, starting with 120 wall balls. Scaled ladies using a 5 kg ball and the gents on 7.5 kgs. Have a look at where the gents and the lanes they are. They have to hit the target on the top of the 2 wooden circles, where the ladies hit the bottom. In lane 4, 5 and 6, just us, Buns on the run, and the Datester with the attitude. This is going to be a very tight race. Team Datester in attitude, doing transitions with the ball in the air, very, very efficient, not missing out on the reps. Us again doing the same, swapping right in the air. Let's see if Buns on the run also do a transition with the ball still in the air. Ladies really picking up the pace now. Yep, the ball keeps on moving. That is typical RX movements, ladies. It's the last time you're going to be playing this league. Minutes in, we'll see which team is in the lead as they move to the next station. 90 box overs. Here lane 4, 5 and 6. I suspect It'll be very, very close. Buns on the run, us again, and the Data with Attitude swapping mid-air with the ball floating. For the spectators, 120 wall balls. If you do them unbroken, a wall ball you can typically only do at a specific rate. You can't really do much faster wall balls. You can only keep on doing wall balls. So the team that hangs on the longest and does the best transition will work out first out of the station. Where time has been made on the previous workout, and we saw it with Team Fem, that they really made their money on the box jumps over. They were actually quite a bit behind on the wall balls, but as soon as they got to the box jumps, that's where they started creating some space.
Raise your hands in the air, spread some love everywhere. Places here, time is now.
Remember to tag. You can only start, you can go there, but you can only start working, Laura, once you've tagged. Us again looks to be very close to the end of the 120 wall balls. There's a tag, 90 box jumps over. Now we know who's in the lead. Team Us again, Laura moving over to the box. Buns on the run, also in the box. No rep counting. Okay, let's catch up, Cool heads. Us again did a couple of reps there. Mahala. About 8 to 9 box jumps. Went on without the tag. .90 box jumps overs. Us again slipping up a little bit with the reps initially. I think they wasted about 10 or 11 reps there that didn't count. While the partner was still busy on the wall balls. I think Buns on the run might have taken the lead from them there. Smooth transitions. Vanette and Tanya opting to step over the box, definitely just as fast as the jumps, but really conserving energy and keeping that heart rates down. We'll see now which team is in the lead as I go back to the hanging knee raises, 60 reps. We're cruising past the 5.5 minute mark, and the time to beat from the previous heat, 11 minutes and 30 seconds. Team Fem, Vicky and Dunya are really cracking the workout, but I think they'll be seriously challenged here by about 3 teams. Buns on the run, Tanya and Vanette really moving smoothly through the box jumps. Remember the tag, ladies, remember the tag. So this is the race again, us, just us or us again, and Buns on the run. They've really caught up. 60 knees to elbows, or knees, hanging knee raises. And the Data and the Attitude solidly in 3rd place. Remember the tag, ladies, remember the tag. Some good transitions here by Us again. 2 or 3 reps here between Buns on the run and Us again. Athletes, remember when you get to the deadlifts, move the box and get your bar on the platform tag us again. Tag between the movement. Judges, make sure athletes tag between the movements and between the sets. Us again and buns on the run, both teams on the deadlift. Neck and neck. We'll see the race when it comes to the rope. I think that's where the workout's going to be won and lost. We've got 3 teams on the deadlift. Us again with a slight lead on the deadlifts. Looks about 5 or 7 reps in front of Buns on the run. Approaching the 8.5 minute mark. I think that previous record of 11 minutes 30 seconds is definitely going to topple over this round. Neck and neck. Let's see 10 rope climbs. Us again and Buns on the runs. 10 reps separates the 2 of them. That's a second rep with us again. Buns on the run, just 1 rep behind. Cracking onto the 9 minute mark, we're definitely going to see the previous round's record going. Buns on the run, definitely a bit more efficient on the rope. 4 reps in. This is a really, really tight race, 2-horse race happening right here.
You know how I get down, but still you say that it's okay. So I'm just keeping on pretending. Been trying to tell you
5 reps between Buns on the run and us again. It's literally rep for rep. I think us again has got 1 rep up on them, 10 minutes past the mark. The previous record of 11:30 is definitely going to fall. 2 reps to go for us again. One more rep for us again, 1 more rep. 10 minutes, 30 seconds. Us again, 10 minutes, 30 seconds. Takes about a minute off the previous rounds. Fastest time. Teams Buns on the run, 1 more. Two minutes left, athletes, 2 minutes. Just us really picking out the pace on the rope climbs. Six reps to go for just us. Just over 1 minute left, athletes. 1 minute to go to time cap. The Dean really proficient from us again, or just us rather, really proficient on the rope climb. Having to do all 10 reps. Let's go, Nadine. 2 reps, 2 reps. 40 seconds. 30 seconds, athlete. 30 seconds to go. Nadine, one more rep. Let's go. Come on, one more. 20 seconds. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Team Us again, absolutely smashing the workout. 10 minutes and 30 seconds. Took about a minute off the previous heat, fastest time. Team Just Us. Nadine doing all 10 rope climbs. Well done. Yo, you did the heavy lifting, Andy. Come on, I saw that. Well done, guys. Remember to move back your equipment after the workout. Athletes, get the boxes and the weights back on the platform for the next round.
Right, guys, quick reset happening here. We're waiting for heat number 5. That's going to be starting at 10:02. So a little bit of time for the judges to reset barbells. We are looking for the Gatspan in lane number 1. Live with Heart, lane number 2. More Fire, lane number 3. Wannabe RX, lane number 4. CFP Send It, lane number 5. Ian and Ben, lane number 6. What did we get into? Lane number 7. Just 2 more, lane number 8. Twin Towers, lane number 9. And the Skeletons in lane number 10. Vainant, music down, please. Thank you. Right.
Just Us didn't pack away their weights. The previous round, lane 1.
Christopher and Johan, can you guys just bring your barbell back to where it belongs? Give it a quick roll, boys. Thank you. Ek weet julle is nie so moeg nie. Nee, moenie jok nie. Moenie stories vertel nie, Stoffel. That barbell has never looked so heavy. Your hand doesn't even want to touch that thing. It's like it's on fire. I say, but Stoffel has got the action. Skerp man, en bring sommer die boks in terwyl jy daar rond staan. Nee, ek sport net. Right, judges for this heat. This is heat number 5. Lane number 1, we are looking for Brechi. Brechi, just walk over to lane number 1, stick your hand up, so I know you're there. Lane number 2, Daniela. Thank you, ma'am. Lane number 3, Devalt. Lane number 4, Ilona. Ilona, where are you? Right there, great stuff. Lane number 5, Jackie. Jackie ready to roll. Milani, lane number 6. Milani, say hello. There you go. Come over to lane number 6. Lane 6. I say. Nicole, you're in lane number 7. Ralette. Lane number 8. Ralette. Lane number 8. Judges, we are looking for boards. You guys need to hand those over, please. So, Ralette, lane number 8. Robin, lane number 9. Good to go. I can see you. And Monica, lane number 10.
Coming down. Get off.
Guys, we're missing a clipboard. If you wandered off with a clipboard, please return it. Right, so we've got all the clipboards, we've got all the competitors. This is a scale male heat. So you guys will be doing 120 wall balls. You need to tap your partner to change. If the ball is in play, you can just switch the athlete if the ball is up in the air, but otherwise you need to tap your partner to make a change. From there, you're moving to 90 box jump overs. The boxes are 24 inches, both feet on the ground. You can only exchange after 2 reps. That's the minimum work requirement. Once you're done there, you're back in the rig for 60 hanging knee raises. Knees go higher than hips, feet past the vertical line behind you. From there, you guys are going to move to your barbells. You're going to move them onto the conveyor belts. So the barbell needs to come onto the conveyor belt. The athletes do that. You're going to bang out 30 deadlifts. And then finally, you're going to come back to the rig and you're going to do 10 rope climbs. You can use your legs. Right, let's get all the athletes to the other side of the field. You guys are starting on the far side. Can we get some chalk, guys? The chalk bucket, just differ bucket next to you, Piet. Skip 'n bietjie van 'n ander baan. Clap hands. Right, let's get all the athletes to the other side, guys. Judges, you need to record the split times on your sheets, please. Make sure that you're hitting those timestamps. You should all be having stopwatches around your necks. Split times, the tie-break times. Important that you guys nail those for us. Right, athletes, on my command, 3, 2, 1, go. The buzzer will sound or the horn will sound on go. You guys can run across the field first. Athlete starts working. Remember, you're tagging your team partner to move on. Judges, clipboards up in the air if you're ready. Great stuff. Athletes ready. In 3, 2, 1, go. Some nice loud music, please, Mr. DJ. Big sprint towards the rig here. Wall balls, 120. You need to hit the top target for the rep to count. Nice quick cycling of the reps here on the wall balls. The legs are still fresh. The burn hasn't started yet. Already a couple of teams opting to tap out. Partner change. You only need to hit the top target, guys. Judges, we're looking for lots of squat depth on this one. Make sure the guys are hitting the top target on the rig. Beautiful wind coming up. It's a nice fresh afternoon at the Veneta Stadium. It is the 2020 version of Fittest in the Namib, sponsored by Money's Bike Mecca, and a huge bunch of supporting sponsors. Dynamic Marine Services, DM Rail, we've got Informante on board with their radio station and their social media channels. Lots of other people getting on board to make today possible. People connecting people are the crowd behind the scenes that are making the wheels roll. Ian and Ben, changeover, looking good, guys. So we've got the Gatspan in lane 1, Live with Heart in lane 2, More Fire in lane 3. Wannabe RX in lane 4 with a youngster. He's doing such an amazing job. Team Send It, that's Pity and Mark in lane 5. Ian and Ben, 1 lane further down, also from CFP 264. Then what did we get into? CrossFit Swakopmund. Just 2 more. Then Twin Towers and the Skeleton. This is our scaled men's heat. Judges, remember the split time is at the deadlift, so keep moving with your athletes. Athletes, remember you need to move your barbell onto the conveyor belt. Nico and Bruce doing a great job in lane 3. Make sure those reps count, guys. You never want to get extra reps on wall balls. They suck as it is.
It's never ending as long as I receive the message you're sending. Body to body, soul to soul, always feel you near. So say the words I love to hear.
We are 3 minutes into the workout.
Tell me I'm the only one.
10 minutes remaining. Nice solid work from the Gatspan guys, CrossFit Swakopmund. It's a great rhythm, great target shooting right there. In lane number 2, Live With Heart, CFP 264. In lane number 3, More Fire from CrossFit Damascus. Right behind them, the Wannabe RX from CrossFit Trooper. Peter and Mark, CFP 264. We are looking for the first advancement of a team towards the 90 box overs. They will be your leaders as they move. Here they come. Team Gatspan, make some noise. Looking good, gentlemen. Both feet on the box. Team Sendit also moving up, and on the far side we have just 2 more also advancing. So now the action is thick as we move towards the boxes. It is 90 box jump overs. The athletes can stay low, they don't need to extend over the boxes. It's a 24-inch box for the scaled men, and there's a whole lot of hopping and popping going on in the house. Another team advancing from the rig. We have the Twin Towers on the far side still working, and the Wannabe RX also banging out a couple more wall balls just to get the work done, but they are not far behind. Judges, remember, tie-break times at the deadlift. Nico making quick work of that box, those long legs. And now the Twin Towers advancing. Wannabe RX with just a couple of reps remaining. Nice and solid. PD making those old knees work. I can hear them creaking from here. It is a true story. And Bruce with lots of plyometrics, bringing those legs just hopping over the top. Team Wannabe RX advancing, guys. Let's give them a round of applause. They are the final team to the box jump overs with a youngster inside there. Here he goes. Whoa. Keep it steady, guys. Now, Crepitus is a great name for a team name, especially if there's 2 masters athletes in it. Once the guys are done the 90 box overs, they'll be moving their way back to the rig for 60 hanging knee raises. And 2 athletes coming a little bit unstuck there. The energy is sky high. Piet Brante. Give him a Vicky choke. Team Gatspan doing great work in lane number 1. Right next to them, the guys from Live With Heart. Bruce and Nico next doors. Wannabe RX moving well. Then it's Mark and Pidi, Ian and Ben. The boys from What Did We Get Into all the way from Swakopmund. And we have 2 athletes making their way back to the rig. 60 hanging knee raises, judges, eyeballs on. Nice big arch position from the guy on the rig. That's a great way to move through those hanging knee raises. Ian and Ben also advancing. Looking nice and solid. So 2 teams now on the rig. Let's get some of the standby guys to pull all the ropes into play. This is what is going to finish up with 10 rope climbs. The Hartlief losing a little bit of traction here, boys. You got to keep going. Team Live With Heart waiting for a change up. The Hartlief moving very strategically. The barbell is already in play. Like a gent, it's looking good. Handful of teams still on the boxes. Some of the barbells have already been rolled into play. Teams working smartly on this WOD. Team Live With Heart looking good on the rig. Nico and Bruce getting a box into play to get up on the top. And the guys from Just Two More have advanced onto their deadlifts.
Let's go. Come on. All right.
Split times judges on the deadlift. Split times, please make sure we're using those tie breaks. Nice cold wind coming in. Spectators starting to bundle up, but the action is hot down here in the arena at the 2020 Fittest in the Namib, powered by Money's Bike Mecca. It's a sea of color here this afternoon. We are kicking COVID in the nuts. Couple of teams advancing onto the deads. So PD cycling them in singles. That's fun, advancing up to their barbell. Bruce and the Live With Heart boys are still up on the rig. Twin Towers on the far end, still working together with the skeletons. So it's a grip and rip strategy here for most of the guys. 100 kilos on the barbell for the scaled men. It was 70 for the ladies. The weight has gone up. And we have two guys on the rope climb. The time now 9 minutes and 40 seconds, and these guys are blazing through it. That's 2 reps in the bag. Judges, move your wall balls out of the rig, please, once the guys come back to the ropes. Judges, remember your split times as well. 10 minutes and 15 seconds, and the guys from Just Two More are doing an amazing job getting those rope climbs done. QZ rolling stuff out of the way to keep the athletes safe. He was a health and safety officer in a previous gig. Long before he became the fittest man in Africa in 2014. Right, so rope climbs happening. Ben and Ian also up on the rig. Lots of guys working on their deads. Time now 10:45. This is an incredibly fast time for these guys. Team Just Two More attack each other. And the youngster going hell for leather up here on the rope. Reaches the shackle. That's a rep. Down he comes. Final rep for these guys, just on 11 minutes, so 2 minutes remaining. Working hard, using biceps, and he touches. It's a rep, he comes down. So team Just Two More on a time of 11 minutes and 10 seconds, wrapping up WOD number 5. Ben grabbing onto that rope like his life depends on it. Ben, I can break my foot up, pal. There we go, it's all about the legs. And it's a touch. That's a rep up there, right next to them. In the lane, what did we get into? Also making work. Twin Towers up on the rope. So we have 2 more teams working on their deads. The rest with just under 90 seconds remaining are all working hard to wrap up the rope climbs. Ben goes, I beg your pardon, Ian goes to the top. Marky Sternagel back on the rope. Someone legless because that's how he does it. Team Wannabe RX still working on the hanging knee raises. Bruce and Nico are back to the rope. Here goes Nico. We are down into the final minute, guys. 60 seconds remaining. Spectators, I cannot hear you. Julle moet bietjie gaan asmaak. Okay, a couple of deads remaining on the clock here. 45 seconds. Penny working hard to reach the shackle. Up he goes, right next to him. What did we get into? Repping it out one by one. We are down to the final 30 seconds of this heat. This is heat number 5. It is a scale male heat and these guys are doing an amazing job. Spectators, let's encourage these guys. We have athletes working on the deadlifts. We have athletes on the rope climbs with 20 seconds remaining. 15 seconds, guys. If you've got a rep to go, you need to get up there. Skin that thing like a cat on a hot drain pipe. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, time. Athletes, please move your barbells back onto their positions. Bring your boxes back to where they belong. It's your responsibility. So barbells back into their places, boxes back into their places, med balls back into their places. Let's make it nice and tidy for the next heat. Quinton sucking on a slow town coffee. All the caffeine goodness. It's been a long day out here on the mic, but it's been awesome. We have a couple of heats to go. The next heat, heat number 6, scale male, all of them, and QZ is going to be talking you guys through that.
All right, heat 6. Burn Baby Burn brought to you by DM Rail and Construction in lane 1. Bros to bar 2. Scale Ale 3. Damascus Anvils 4. Damascus Good Dudes 5. Damascus Young Guns 6. Scale Team Damascus 7. The Heavies 8. iBody Scale 9. Go One More, and lane 10 2 Shades of Grey.
All right, judges. Judges for lane 6. Lane number 1 is Tiffany. Tiffany is in lane 1. Tiffany, het jy 'n clipboard? Hoekom het jy nie 'n clipboard nie? Burpees. Judges, remember to hand over the clipboards to the next judges. Lane 2, Brechi. Lane 3, Daniela. Lane 4, Dewald. Lane 5, Ilona. Lane 6, Jackie. Lane 7, Milani. Lane 8, Nicole. Lane 9, Rolette. And lane 10, Mariki. Robin, are you going to take Mariki's place? Just say yes, I can see. Mariki, jy's verkeerd. Jy's verkeerd, Mariki.
Shout out to the organizers, slap bang on time. 2 minutes to go, athletes, 2 minutes, athlete judges. We're running a tight schedule on time.
After the deadlifts, very important, after the deadlifts, get that split time, please.
Judges, just to make sure after the deadlifts are completed, make sure you get the split time. We get a lot of teams that get to the rope and do the same amount of rope climbs. We need the split times after the deadlifts. 1 minute, athlete judges, 1 minute. Athletes, hierdie kant. Freddie and Heiko, you guys have done enough damage control. It's now time to start working out. Judges, can I get a clipboard in the air when you're ready to rock and roll? Head judge, 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. 13 minutes, chipper style workout. First on the cards, 120 wall balls. Spectators, have a look at the team swapping out without dropping the ball, doing a switch out in the ball mid-air. Then you know we're in for a move. Damascus, good dudes, does a swap mid-air, a little bit of a stumble by Heiko, but now back onto it. All men in this round. If you have a look at the target that they're hitting at the top, there's 2 wooden boards. Gents have to hit the one at the top. They're also using a 7 kg wall ball.
Now put your hands up in the air.
Judges, check the squat depth. Make sure you got squat depth and no elbows resting on the quads at the bottom of the squat. Damascus young guns are really flying through the reps. Difficult to say who's in the lead, doing a proper squat in mid-air. As soon as the teams move onto the box jumps over, we'll know who's in the lead. I suspect most of the teams will move to the box jumps relatively at the same time. We haven't seen any team take a break yet. Small little oopsie from bros to bar.
Face in your face.
We just crossed the 2-minute mark.
Somebody scream.
Damascus good dudes and Damascus young guns really transitioning or swapping between one team and the other. Ball in the air, really efficient. Four Damascus teams in lane 3, 4, 5 and 6. Damascus anvils, good dudes, young guns and skilled Damascus. Think this one is going to go right down to the wire. Fastest time so far was just over 10 minutes with about 2 minutes and 45 seconds to spare.
Potato heads, come on!
Let's see, the team should be very close to moving to the next station, 90 box jumps over.
Make some noise!
Wall ball definitely favor the taller athletes. But then when you get to the burpees and the pistols, the guys closer to the floor definitely have an advantage. Difficult to say who's in the lead here. Looks like Damascus scaled. Judges, make sure your athlete tagged before they start to the work on the box jumps. Your athlete can move over to the box but cannot start work without the tag from the athlete on the wall balls. Damascus scaled. Damascus good dudes. Damascus young guns. Think we can have a Damascus heat all on its own. We'll see the athlete's legs a little bit wobbly from all that wall balls. "90 box jumps over with jelly legs after all those wall balls." Remember to tag athletes, judges. We can only tag on this side of the arena where the judges is at. I can tell you guys from experience, wall balls followed by box jump is a very, very deceptive combination of two movements. You use just legs on wall balls and you need all your legs to get over a box. Really makes for interesting combinations and some spectacular face plants. Scaled athletes allowed to step over the box. You'll see the RX lead here after must jump a 2-foot takeoff. Going for 6 minutes. Athletes moving onto the 6 minutes mark. We've got about 3 or 4 teams here. They'll definitely go for the record of the previous heat of around 10 minutes and 30 seconds to complete the workout. All 4 Damascus teams, from the young guns, the good dudes, Damascus scaled, really smooth with their transitions. Damascus good dudes in the lead. The sneaky eye body scaled here in lane 8. The battle is here between 8 and 4. Damascus good dudes and eye body scaled. Have a look. Eye body sandbagging scaled. So really, Timu, next year you see these guys on the entry list, make sure they move out of the scaled category. This is definitely some RX dudes here playing around. Trophy hunting, as it's called in the motocross community. All the teams flying through the hanging knee raises. If you have a look at how these workouts are programmed, wall ball smashes your legs, get on the boxes, you've got no legs. Go back to the bar, do hanging knee raises. That smokes your grip because you hang on the bar. Get back to the deadlifts. What do you need on the deadlifts? And grip. Grip smashed even more. What do you do after deadlift? Rope climb, more grip. Really, Timo, the Namibian Dave Castro have thought about this one. Remember to tag athletes, remember to tag. Damascus good dudes, straight on the 30 deadlifts. Eye body scaled, also on the deadlift. Freddie ripping that 100 kg bar, did a 100 kg snatch and overhead squat this morning, or just snatch rather, so this 100 kg deadlift, really walk in the park. Just a minor inconvenience. JP, can I ask you to move the wall balls for the guys away from the rig as they're coming down from the rope? Because this is going to get quick. You don't want to come off the rope and land on a ball. Damascus good dudes back to the rope, 8:45. Really going to smash this record here. Heiko and Freddy, 2 tall dudes, really 1 step, 2 step, and they're at the shackle. Gents, you only have to tap the black knuckle at the top. Eye body scaled also on the rope climbs. I think Damascus good dudes might be a rep or 2 ahead. Remember the tag. Eye body scale on around 4 reps. Damascus good dudes going for rep 6. 7 reps for Damascus Good Dudes. Going for round 8. Eye body scale. John pretty much doing an individual event all by himself. Two more reps. One more rep for Damascus Good Dudes. Damascus Good Dudes might eke it out here with 1 rep. Let's see, John, who's got it? Rep 10 takes it by 2 seconds. Eye body scaled. 10 minutes and 3 seconds. Takes Damascus Good Dudes by 2 seconds.
Juicy Willow. Yeah, baby.
10 minutes and 30 seconds, 2.5 minutes to go to the end of the workout. Eye body scale really on the last rep. Got the Damascus Good Dudes. Yeah. 2 more minutes, athletes, 2 minutes. In wortel klim met die tou soos 'n mielie. Really quite something. Last rep. All the Damascus teams wrap it up. Gents, those that are done, support the other athletes, quickly wrap it up and then get back and pack your weights away.
If I'm alive and well, will you be there holding my hand? I'll keep you by my side with my
We've got Scale L and Bros to Bar lane 1 and 2 with a couple of reps left. Bros to Bar done, Scale L. And you see the whole heat finished under the time cap. 45 seconds left. And that's a wrap. All the teams finishing under the time cap. Well done, gents. Remember to pack away your weights. Get the boxes where they used to be.
What do you got? 2 RX heats. Locked and loaded.
Up next, the 2 RX heats. I'm going to hand over to Paddy. And we've got a very, very interesting race between Fluffy Fran, A-Team.
Finish and third.
Yep, that's it. Okay, 10 minutes. We're running slightly ahead of schedule. I think we'll take 3 or 4 minutes and then we crack on with the next heat. Cheers.
I reckon for the Guys, Q and I are just doing a little bit of admin here quickly. We are going to do a spectator challenge. Ons gaan nee, ons gaan op die final gaan 'n double mic doen. So ons nou nog net single en dan laaste wat gaan ons 'n double mic doen. Ek gaan net nog dit regel inkry. Ja, 100% skerp. So we've got a little bit of time in hand at the moment. We're going to do a spectator challenge. This is courtesy of Pay Buddy. They are one of our sponsors. We're just trying to find the right page here because it's all about the admin. Okay, guys, so this is a massive prize. This is courtesy of Pay Buddy. We were going to do a bike tug of war, but we're just going to go back to basics. Nice, tidy CrossFit, maximum burpees in 1 minute. The prize is a 1-night stay at Namib WOD guest farm valued at $2,290. It's dinner, bed, and breakfast for 2 adults. If you feel like getting your game on, your burpee on, We need you guys in these lanes over here. So any spectator that wants to win a prize to Namib WOD valued at 2290, includes dinner, bed and breakfast. I say, are you it? Namib WOD, we want you guys in these lanes here. This kid's a game. He's back for more. Guys, don't be shy. It's a great prize. JP is relishing the thought of judging you. We're going to get judges for you guys. So we're going to get judges. It's maximum burpees in 60 seconds. Quinton's going to run the timer. We need judges. So if you're a judge, come on over. We need your help for the moment. We love judging burpees. Julle is 'n baie judgerige klomp mense. Okay, we're going to explain the movement standards in a second. Guys, Werner, the ginger ninja over here, is the king of burpees, right? He's going to turn his baseball cap back to front so he doesn't poke his eyes out. He's going to take his sunnies off. He's going to hand those to Q just to protect those valuable, pretty eyes. He's going to remove all the admin around his neck just so we don't have to take him to the medics when it's all said and done. Have a look at a textbook burpee. It's down to the ground, chest touches, and hands clap overhand. Werner, could you do 10 of those unbroken? Let's count him in. That's 3 reps. That's 4. Keep going, Werner. You're looking good. That's 5. Keep moving. That's 6, right? And this is what you guys are doing to go to Namib WOD with a friend if you win the prize. There we go. And a final rep. Give him a nice big round of applause, guys. Okay. So judges, the movement standard is the chest has to touch the ground. If you're of the fairer gender, you have a little bit of an advantage. But it's still got to touch the ground. Okay? You can kick back, you can step back, you can kick forward, whatever it is. You've got 60 seconds to get the work done. Does everybody have a judge? Everybody has a judge. We need another judger. And another judge. Hey guys, Timo, jump in here quickly, do some judging. Well, let's get some more judges in here. Who experienced competitors? Right, we've got somebody over here, and we've got somebody over there. Lekker, locked and loaded. On my count, everybody standing tall, no bending. When I say go, that's the first time you guys get to move. In 3, 2, 1, go! Judges keep track. Quinton has got his eyeballs on the stopwatch. Quinton, give me that stopwatch, then you can count. We are 15 seconds in. This is for a prize to Namib WOD guest farm. 2 people, 1 night, $2,220 or $290. Dinner, bed and breakfast. You guys are coming up to the halfway mark now. So 30 seconds. Keep it going. This is courtesy of Pay Buddy. We're making the action happen down here at the arena. It is the Fittest in Namib 2020, powered by Money's Bike Maker. This is the Spectator Burpee Challenge. You guys have got 15 seconds. You got to keep hustling. You got to keep clapping those hands overhead. These oaks want to go camping. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Okay, give your judges a lekker clap. Keep it corona free. We're going to take a walk through and we're going to listen to the score. So we're going to stop on the top end. So stay on the competition floor. Where are my judges? JP? 19 reps over there. How many? 24. 25. 27. Okay. 21. 23. Ladies, you're up against the men. So sorry. 30. Okay, so that's the high score. Raise your hand so long. So that's the sleeper in disguise. 29. You got to take a step back, my friend. 28. You got to take a step back. You're eliminated. 29. So close, but no cigar. 20. Good job, kids. How much for this ninja? Are you sure it wasn't 34? 25. You sure it wasn't 35? Okay. You guys are out. What did this little kid do? Let's give this guy a big round of applause. 26 burpees. For the smallest dude in the arena, take a bow. So the winner over there, the gentleman with the sunglasses looking super cool. Dio Farmer is a sponsor. What's your name? Armand. Who are you taking with you, Armand? Are you a married man? I'm putting you on the spot here, bro. Lekker Armand, uitgevang. No, I'm just joking, buddy. Well done, congratulations. Guys, that was courtesy of Pay Buddy. Let's give them a big round of applause. The Spectator Burpee Challenge, done and dusted. Fun and games. Right, the next heats on the competition floor. This is going to be our first RX heat this afternoon for WOD number 5. We are looking for the Kingsmen. You guys are all going to start under the rig. We're all going to start on the rig so we can have a chat about what we're doing. We are looking for the Kingsmen in lane 1, the last minuters in lane 2, the Barbell Bookies in lane 3, Fittest and Ferb in lane 4, Fluffy Fran lane 5, the A-Team lane 6, Team Fire Ants lane 7, the Buck Furpies, I got that right again, lane number 8, the SA Boykies in 9, and in 10 it's H and H. Guys, so this is a combo. It's a combo heat of men and women, RX weights. So nice heavy wall balls, 120 of those. When the athletes are ready, you guys can advance to the other side of the field of play. Let's quickly go to the judges here. So we've got JP in lane 1. You've got UNA in lane 2. UNA, Varsje, over there. Volker in lane 3. Maddie 2Ts in lane 4. What does that say? Louis Marie, lane 5, good to go. Give me that name, I can't see, bro. Stefan, give me the board. Stefan in lane 6. Peter in lane 7. Yolandi in lane 8. Kasten in lane 9. And Elske in lane 10. Ladies, step up to the mark, please. Right, judges, you guys all need a stopwatch to make this happen. Make sure you've got stopwatches. You are doing a split time on the deadlifts. What do you want? So all the athletes to the other side of the field of play. This is the first of the RX heats this afternoon. 120 wall balls, 10 kgs for the men, 7 for the ladies. Then it is box jump overs, 24 and 20. The deads are at 1. Timo, where are you? Werner is looking for you. So the deadlifts, 120 for the gents, 85 for the ladies. And then finally, once they're back on the rig, it is going to be legless rope climbs, 10 of them. So no legs allowed to get up, arms only. Does everybody have their boxes at the right heights? All the gents are 24, the ladies, that looks good, once and twice. Judges, when the buzzer goes, you need to start your watches. We need the tie-break times, please. Judges, are you ready? Show me clipboards. Everybody good to go. Athletes, are you ready? Vanna, are you ready? In 3, 2, 1, go. Right, guys, first RX heat this afternoon, WOD number 5, Burn Baby Burn, brought to you by DM Rail and Construction. Mr. DJ, can we get some sound, please? There we go. 120 wall balls. The ball needs to hit the target. Guys, check that squat depth. I'm seeing some sketchy squatting going on. So we've got in lane 1, the Kingsmen from CrossFit Tsumeb. In lane 2, the last minuters from CFP 264. Lane 3, the Barbell Bookies from Skeleton Coast CrossFit. Lane 4, Phineas and Ferb from CrossFit Tsumeb. In lane 5, Fluffy Fran, that's Fran Annemarie, CFP 264 and CrossFit Windhoek. The A-Team all the way from Skeleton Coast CrossFit here. Then in lane 7, Team Fire Ants from CrossFit Swakopmund. Janke is in there, she's our Chief Administrator. Buck Furpies all the way from Skeleton Coast. Finally, the SA Boykies, BUC Fitness. And in lane 10, H&H all the way from CrossFit Windhoek. Athletes moving well through those 120 wall balls. The vibe is awesome here this afternoon. This is the final event. We're going to be cutting down the field to the top 10 per division for the final, which happens straight after this. That's going to be WOD number 6. It's a high gymnastics movement. Lots of skill required. And it is going to be the big separator this afternoon for prize money and bragging rights. Just under 2 minutes on the clock. You guys are moving well. Judges, make sure those balls are going towards the target, that those hips are getting down to the ground. That's looking rock solid. So your leaders are going to be the first team to advance to the 90 box jump overs. The athletes don't have to stand tall on the box. Just both feet need to touch as they go over. They can clear the box in one jump. They have to jump up for these guys, so no stepping. So the RX athletes have to jump. There's no stepping available for these guys. They've got to jump on. They can step off, but they've got to jump on. Awesome to see all the spectators. Guys, remember, have your mask handy in case we have some visitors. If the visitors are here, welcome. It's nice to see you guys too. Judges, show me a 5-finger hand once your athletes are down to the final 5 reps so we know what's going on. Fittest and Ferb moving well. Fran and Fluffy doing good work in the middle of the rig. The Kingsmen all the way from Tumib moving well. JP keeping an eye on things there. Barbell Bookies looking good. The A-team nice and steady. Remember, it's a 13-minute time cap on this WOD. It's a lot of volume. 120 followed by 90, followed by 60, then 30, and finally 10. And the 10 are going to be legless rope climbs. It's the first time we're seeing them today. The previous heats were allowed to use their legs. These guys are going legless. Right. Fittest and Ferb together with Fluffy Fran. Box jump overs. Guys, remember you need to tag your athletes before they can advance. Grit Marie, a couple of reps left to go. Lazan waiting patiently. The Fire Ants also up to the boxes. The SA Boykies together with H&H also advancing. The A-team also done and dusted. Here comes Phineas and Ferb. The Barbell Book is still working. Buck Ferb is still working. But they're making a transition to the 90 box jump overs. Lazan nice and easy with those long legs. Up she goes. Fluffy on the box. Fran breathing hard. And the pace here is absolutely frantic. We are under 5 minutes and these athletes have made it to the burpee box overs. All the teams progressing now. Finally, the Kingsmen rolling through. Remember, guys, you're jumping on this one, no stepping. Spectators, you guys are extraordinarily quiet this afternoon. Can we get some action? Julle kyk almal vir my like you don't know what to do. Maak 'n bietjie geraas vir die atlete. There we go. Pace super quick here. So team H&H I think has had a replacement. Herman Straw is on the floor. The Himba is in the house. Working together with Herman. Next movement, these guys are coming back to the rig. They are doing 60 toes to bar. Judges, keep an eye on your timers. We're looking for a split time off the deadlifts. Coming up for 6 minutes, guys. Dancy and Annemarie changing up. Tagging the team partner is important, guys. You got to keep tagging. Six and a half minutes, we've reached the halfway mark. Right, toes to bar, about to happen here. The A-team advancing together with Phineas and Ferb. Movement standard is that the heels have to break the vertical line behind the athlete. Judges, make sure you're in a good position to score. Okay, quick transition. We've got 3 ladies teams on the rig. It's Fittest and Ferb to get with Fluffy Fred and the A team. So the ladies have put the hammer down. Judges, make sure that those heels are breaking. Vertical line behind the athlete. Heels need to kick back. Looks good so far. Nice cool wind coming up here. Right, the barbell bookie is also transitioning back to the rig, so lots of action happening on the rig. The last work in the boxes as well as buck burpees on the far side in lane number 8. Both coaches need to touch together to make the rep count. Judges, eyes on. Make sure you can see what your athletes are doing. Remember, your deadlifts need to be from the conveyor belt. Time now 8 minutes and 15 seconds. Okay, Lazan moving back towards the deadlift. Remember, you need to move it onto the conveyor belt. You can only start moving once your partner has tagged you. Lazan making light work of that 85 kilogram barbell, as does Angelique. And it's a tag. Fittest and Ferb going into a lead with barely 1 rep, but the A team is moving quickly. Fluffy Fran sliding back slightly, but they're going to make quick work of those deads. Judges, remember the split time after the deads. So Francie stepping up to the barbell. Here she goes. Nice and quick. Judges, make sure those hips are opening all the way. The Kingsmen on the far right with a couple of reps to go. The last minuters, barbell bookies, the fire ants, buck burpees, H&H and the BUC fitness guys. All working hard to wrap it up. We are at 9 minutes and 40 seconds, and we are waiting for the first team to get back to the legless rope climbs. Right, the A team are back at the rig. These are the coastal girls. From the ground in an Altstadt position, very high movement standard. Here she goes, feet off the ground. It's a legless climb. Fittest and Ferb also back at the rig. Ground, big lung full of air. Here she goes. She's off the ground. Fluffy is off the ground, making work of it. It's a biceps only movement. You can get a bit of a hip swing going, but it's a no rep. And Lazan is getting that kick going. There she goes. She touches the shackle. That is 2 reps in the bag for Fittest and Ferb. The barbell bookies. Just over 11 minutes on the clock. Fran going up. There she goes. Up she goes. Fran is looking for a rep. She's going to touch that shackle. She gets it, and it's 1 rep for Fluffy Fran. 90 seconds remaining, athletes. This is the first RX heat this afternoon. These are the movement standards you guys are going to see in the next heat. Donovan from BUC Fitness making his way towards the rig. They are looking for a legless rope climb. Here he goes. Nice and easy, Donovan. Up, 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 up. He touches the shackle. It's a rep. Anna-Marie fighting for that range. She's almost there. Yes, the shackle touch. Frit Marie off the rope. Lazan back on the rope. We are coming up for the final minute, ladies and gents. Put your hands together. Let's make some noise for these athletes. They need all the help that they can get. 55 seconds. Lazan looking for another rep and she gets it. It's getting better and better. The A team struggling a little bit. Fran is back on the rope. She's fighting with that thing. And she's making small headway, but she's going to run another puff. 40 seconds to go. Some of the athletes still on the barbells. The barbell bookies together with the last minuters and the Kingsmen are working on their deads with 30 seconds remaining. Angelique having another go. Anna-Marie having another go. Lazan having another go. 20 seconds, ladies. You need to get on with it. Donovan flying up the rope together with Herman. Donovan gets a tap. He's got the rep. That's good. 10 seconds. Judges get ready. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Ladies and gents, nice big round of applause for the first RX heat this afternoon. We have one more heat coming up, but an amazing job by our RX athletes. We're going to take a couple of minutes to reset this. Athletes, once you're done, please move your equipment back where you found it. So boxes back on the mats, barbells just to the left of that. Let's tidy up the house for the next heat. And Q is going to be taking you guys home for heat number, I think it's number 8.
We got a team here that missed out on a minute of working out. They're giving an extra 60 seconds to do deadlifts to get on the score. Let's get behind them. They've got 60 seconds to do as many deadlifts as they can. They missed out on the deadlift bar. Spectators, we have a red Taz number plate N28710R that's parking someone in. A red Taz number plate N28710R. You're parking other spectators in. Please move your car. In lane 2, we've got the Outcast. Lane 3, Span Sonder Naam. 4, Mighty Misfits. 5, Undecided. 6, iBody RX. 7, Bison Tries. 8 DNA, 9 Stellas. This is the final RX male heat before we go to the finals. (120 wall balls, 90 box jumps overs. The box jumps for the RX divisions is a 2-foot takeoff. They can step down, but it's a 2-foot jump. They cannot step over the box as the scale teams did. Then we've got 100 and 140 or 20 kg deadlift and toes to bar. Where the real decider or the different movement comes in is with the rope climbs. The scale teams could use their legs, jump up and go to the top, where the RX teams must sit flat on their bums, feet off the ground, and then start pulling using no legs before they touch a shackle at the top. 13-minute time cap in the previous RX heats. None of the teams finished. Let's see if the boys can wrap this one up. I know team lane 7 buys and tries have been calling damage control all morning and yesterday. They think they're going to show up now and do the workout properly. I'll keep a close eye.
What's going on in lane 1?
Max here from team buys and tries, just hoping that his teammate can start working out. He's been doing all the work.
Are you going all the way? Yeah.
Max going as far as saying it feels like an individual competition for him, just with a little bit of tags in between. Judges 1 minute, athletes 1 minute. Athletes to the other side of the arena. Final RX heat for the gents. Then we tally up the scores and only the top 10 teams from the scaled and the RX heats move out to the final. Judges, can I get a clipboard in the air if you're ready? Judges ready, judges ready. Where's my ninja? 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
No.
5 burpees, all of you. 5 burpees. 3, 2, 1, go. 5 burpees. 5 burpees, boys. Thank you.
First things first, I'ma say all the words inside my head. I'm fired up and tired of the way that things have been.
Okay, now that your gents are ready and the hot rates are up. 3, 2, 1, go.
Second, don't you tell me what you think that I
120 wall balls, the 10 kg ball up to the target. For the rep to count, the ball has to hit the top part of the wooden circles. Full squat depth, hip crease below the knee.
masses writing my poems for the few that look at me, took to me, shook at me, feeling me, singing from heartache, from the pain, taking my message from the veins, speaking my lesson from the brain.
I
seeing
expect the boys that's good with the gymnastics to really take this one home. For the RX male time. None of the teams finished the workout. But we definitely have some gymnastic specialists here. I think we're going to see the workout toppled in this heat. 3.5 minutes in. Difficult to call a lead at this point in time. If we see some teams moving over to the box jump, then we'll know exactly who's in the lead. Oh, sneaky, sneaky. Stellas has been cooking with the wall balls. Remember to tag. Stellas, judge, check the tag on this side. And here's a tag. Let's see. Bison tries first onto the box jumps. This is going to go quick. 90 reps. Box jump stepping over. Philip opting for a rebound. Very, very quick stuff. So after 120 wall balls, nice jelly legs, and some rebounding box jumps. Just what the doctor ordered. Really smooth transitions here. Team Bison tries making light work of it. Reps, box jumps over. 4 or 5 teams neck and neck within a rep of each other as we approach the 6-minute mark. And after the wall balls and the box jumps, once a team gets to the rig, this is where we'll see which team will separate them from the others. 60 toes to bar into the deadlift, into the leg lift, brutal CrossFit, 2 men. Outside, really already back on the bars, really made their money on the box jumps. Team Outcast, defending champions from last year, really cruising through it. Mighty Misfits back to the bar. And we've got 2 teams back on the bar for toes to bar. Movement standard must break the perpendicular line from the bar at the top. Touch both feet between the hands simultaneously at the top. Team Bison Tribe will really have to make it stick now on the toaster bar. We've got 3 teams about halfway through the toaster bar. The Outcast was first back to the bar with a toaster bar. Let's see if they keep that lead. We've got the Misfits and Bison Tribe chasing very hard. Seven and a half minutes into the workout. Outcast already onto the deadlift bar. Remember to tag, boys. The Outcast CrossFit 2 men. First back on the deadlift bar. 30 reps. Let's see between the Misfits and Bison Tribe. Team Misfits solidly in second place. Yaku doing a bicep curl and then goes for the deadlift. So at this pace, the boys will have about 4 minutes to complete their legless rope climb. I definitely think they'll finish the workout. In the previous hit, we didn't get any of the teams finish the workout. Buys and tries move over to the deadlifts. They've got about 20 to 22 reps to make up. "23 reps for Team Misfits. Reps are done for the Outcasts. CrossFit 2-Mep. 10 legless rope climbs. Misfits, same time to the rope. Let's see, the workout's going to be won and lost right here. 1 rep each. Outcast with a slight lead. Both going for their 3rd rep. Three reps apiece. Misfits made a bit of ground there. No rep over here, Outcast. No rep. Feet up before you start moving. Very costly, no rep there for Team Misfits. The Misfits have just edged them out. 1 rep. A very costly no rep for these guys. Team Buys and Tries also on the rope. But we've got the Misfits. This is where it's getting tough. Rep, well done. 10.5 minutes, 2.5 minutes to go. Feet up before you start moving. You see Yaka giving a bit of a kick. 8 reps over here. 7 reps for the Outcast. Come on, boykies. 3 reps to go. Don't let it go in the final. Team Misfits. 1 more rep for Team Misfits. Misfits taking a breather. They know they've got the Outcasts exactly where they want them. 2 more reps. 1 rep ahead. Final rep for Team Misfits. 11.5 minutes, 1.5 minutes to go. Team Misfits wraps it up for 11.5 minutes. Four reps to go for Team Misfits. Not Misfit Buys and Tries. Misfits already done. 4 reps. They can catch up to the Outcasts if they pace it well. 2 reps for Team Outcasts. 1 minute to go. Buys and Tries, you really got to get up. You got 1 rep behind Outcast. So 1 rep between each other. 45 seconds. The Outcast failing that last rope climb. They've got 1 more rep left. They're not getting it. Come on, Max. Come on. 1 more rep between Buys and Tries and Outcasts. First team to make it takes it home. 25 seconds. Let's get behind Philip here, crowd. The Outcasts going for the final rep. Both teams failing the rep. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Team Misfits smoking the workout with about 1.5 minutes to spare. Buys and Tries and Outcasts both with 1 rep to go. Team Outcast from CrossFit 2-Mep unfortunately suffering a no rep. A very costly no rep towards the end. Ladies and gents, that is it. We look forward to the final starting in a couple of minutes. The top 10 teams from all the classes RX and Scaled will move on to the final. We're right on schedule. See you guys now for the final. Cheers.
Reaching my fever pitch is bringing me out the dark. Without you.